Hey friends, it's Jennifer Herndon at jenniferherndon.com. Today we are going to talk about how to create SEO-friendly permalinks for your blog post. If you are wondering what a permalink is, it is this title that appears up here in the address bar of the search engine for each of your blog posts. As you've probably noticed, each individual post that you do has a different permanent link to it. This is where it appears. Obviously, one of your goals is to be found in the search engines. You want people to read your stuff. That's why you write it. In order to make this happen, you want to make sure that your permalink contains only your website name and the title of that particular blog post. It used to be that in earlier versions of WordPress, for some reason, it was more SEO friendly to have some numbers before here. So a lot of people, myself included, had the date of the blog post followed by the title of the blog post. Now with WordPress, I think 3.3, you want to make sure you don't have a date in here. The search engines are going to like you the most, you're going to be found the most if you just have your website name and the title. So let's look at how we can do that. It's really very easy, but may in part be unfamiliar to you. The first thing you want to do is go to the dashboard of your blog. The first step is, I'm sure you will find very easy, because we're going to change one little setting in your blog. Once you're at your dashboard, come down here on the left-hand side and go to Settings, and you will see Permalinks. Click on Permalinks, and that will bring up your permalink settings, and we will make sure that you've got that set in the right place. You can see WordPress has common settings. All you need to know is go down here to post name. You don't want the numbers, the dates, you don't want anything else. You want post name. Click on this one. If you're using an updated version of WordPress, this will be an option for you. And as you can see, that'll set it up just to have the name of your blog and the name of the post in there. Once you make sure you've got it clicked on post name, come down here and click on Save Changes, and you are good to go. Now, the problem that this creates is you haven't only changed the permalinks for every blog post you do from here on out. You've changed the permalinks for every post you've ever done on your blog. So if you have a link out there somewhere to a blog post that has the date in it or has any other information in it other than just the name of your blog and the name of the post, then you've messed up your link. When you click on your old links, well, that old link has changed, and so your old link is not going to go back to that blog post anymore. Now to fix this, we're going to go over to Yoast.com. If this is not a blog you follow, you should. Always great information here. And Yoast has actually come up with a fix for this that is easy. You can read this post here because this talks about what you're doing, but the most important thing for you here is this blue button down here that says Generate Redirects. You'll want to click on this blue button, and it will then bring up this box to have you create the redirects. Fill out the information in this box, the URL of your site, if it's running a subfolder, if not, leave it blank, and then what your permalink structure was before you changed it. So for example, I had the day in there of mine, so I clicked on that one. Whatever your old structure was, it's very important that you click on the right one there, and then you click on Generate Redirect, and it will bring you up a line of code, or well, yeah, a line of that you need to insert. Let me go ahead and do it for you and see. It'll bring it up for me again, just so you can see what it looks like. I've already done it, but I know it'll do the same thing for me. Let's see, year, month, day, go. Click on Generate Redirect, and see it brings up here this add the following redirect to the top of your HT access file. So you'll want to take all this right here and copy it, and we're going to use that later. So just leave that window open or copy it, because that's what we're going to go insert in your HT access file. What in the world is that? This is a step that you may be unfamiliar with. You are going to need an FTP client for this. Now, if you don't know what an FTP client is, you probably don't have one. FileZilla is the most common one because it's free. Go on over to FileZilla and I'll show you it. If you already have another one, that's fine. You can use whatever you have. FileZilla is free, like I said. So you want to go over, and if you don't have one already, download FileZilla. And when you download FileZilla, it'll give you the little icon down at the bottom of your screen that shows you've got FileZilla installed. It's easy, quick, no problems to download or install. Once you've got that done, then you'll want to open up FileZilla and get into your blog. In order to do that, you're going to need the name of your host, your username, and your password. And you may need your port. Where do you get this information? From whoever your web host is. If you've got HostGator, whoever your web host is, they will give you your cPanel login information. And your cPanel login information is this information that you need to put up here in FileZilla or whatever program you're using to connect. Once you've entered the information, hit Quick Connect. Excuse me. And you'll see it's got us connected. And the next thing you will want to do then is come over here to the right hand side and find your blog. You want to double click on your, oops, I got the wrong one. You'll want to double click on your public HTML file over here on the right hand side, and then come down to your blog. There's my blog right there. Click on your blog, and then, oh, another thing that you want to make sure you do is you want up here in your FileZilla, you want to make sure you've got under server, you've got this checked, force showing hidden files. That needs to be checked in order for you to see your WP Access file. It is checked for me. So here I am in the files that are contained within my blog. I'm going to look for the WP Access file. I'm sorry, the HT Access file, and you find it right there. Now, once you've found that file, you want to right-click on it and then click on View Edit. And that will bring up another box for you in a minute here. And as you can see right here, that line of information that I had copied from the Yoast redirect, I have inserted right here in the beginning. If you don't, before you have this inserted, this will start with the hashtag, the #, begin WordPress, and end with end WordPress. So right above the top where it says begin WordPress, go ahead and paste in that redirect code you got from Yoast. When you're finished doing that, then it will ask you if you want to re-upload the file. I'm not going to make any changes, so it won't ask me that. But it'll ask you if you want to re-upload the file. Go ahead and re-upload the file, and you've got it in there. You're done. It wasn't that easy. Now, you want to go back and check and make sure that your some old links that you have are still working. So wherever you've got an old blog post out in social media or anywhere that it's referenced that you can think of, go back to your old links and make sure you've done everything right, and make sure you are not getting any kind of an error when you click on an old link. So it's as easy as that. And now you will have a better chance of being seen in the search engines, which obviously gives you a better chance of having more readers, more friends, more clients, more customers, a better and bigger business, and that's all what we're looking for. I hope this tip has helped you. If you have any questions about it, please let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.